All right, Dukes, thank you. Within the past 2 days, 2 men have died after being found in the exact same spot in Janesville. On Sunday, a man was found lying near the gazebo on North Washington Street. Paramedics tried to save him, but he did die at the scene. And then today, another man was found unresponsive in that same spot. Again, paramedics tried to revive him. He died on scene. Right now, the investigation shows no signs of foul play in either death and no danger to the public. The names of the victims haven't been released yet.